Not your shoulder. Your whole body.
My shoulder's part of my body.
And oop.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Greetings, Internet. Welcome to But I'm Still a Good Person by Vince Nicholas. I'm Vince Nicholas. I'm joined by my sparkling wifey, Carolyn Nicholas.
Hi.
Hello, honey. Thank you for joining me on our bed for our little program here. Okay, so Operation Winnow the Freezer happened this weekend. So if you're just tuning in, we have the refrigerator. It's a double door on top, and then the bottom is a drawer, and that's the freezer. And you tend to let things collect on the bottom of this drawer. Would you say that?
Yeah. Yes, I would. I always layer it when I'm putting the groceries away. I layer so that I know the most commonly eaten things go on top.
Yeah.
The rare delicacies go on bottom.
Yeah.
That's how I organize my freezer and fridge.
And like space is a concern.
Yes.
Like we'll be shopping and in the frozen section, you're like, I don't know if we have space for this. If we buy this, we can't buy that, and it just goes on and on because things tend to collect.
The problem is not things collecting. The problem is our freezer is too small.
That's true.
And we need another freezer.
Well, but every weekend when you put the groceries away, you're like playing Tetris or Jenga. And so I dove in there. I took a gander, and I was like, okay, this weekend we're gonna go through the stuff that's been sitting here for months, I say, and because I see the stuff, and I know you buy it with good intentions, darling, but it needs to go. It needs to go in my belly or in the trash.
It's hard trying to supply food for a family. Well,
Yeah.
especially one child in particular, because he says, I want this.
Yeah.
He asks for a specific item. So
Yeah.
I buy a giant bag of that, and
Yeah.
then he never eats it again.
Yeah.
Or he's kind of a picky eater. So I try to buy things thinking this will be good for him to try during the week.
Yeah.
And then sometimes he doesn't like it, or he does like it.
Yeah.
But then, I don't know. It just,
I think we're
it's
all
tough.
Yeah, we're all picky, but Luna's consistent. His Lennox's taste buds are just all over the map. What was it?
And oop.
Wait, we got an audio.
I'm gonna throw you a transition.
Oh yeah!
Okay. Lennox.
Should I reply with a voice note?
Lennox leaving a voice memo.
I've never left a voice note.
Me
voice
neither.
Memo.
Me neither.
What should I say to him?
Oh no. Oh no.
And oop.
I remember one particular conversation. He likes the Flamin' Hot Cheetos now, but he used to like the regular Cheetos, and then he stopped liking the regular Cheetos. And we were like, Len, why'd you stop liking the regular Cheetos? And he said, my taste buds change. And we were like, okay,
Yeah.
I get it. We
That
mature.
happens.
We mature. We become more well-rounded. So the freezer. All right. The first thing was a single piece of Nan from Trader Joe's we hadn't gone to Trader Joe's for months. Months, I say. One piece of Nan. It was fine. Threw it in the toaster oven. A little butter. A little yummy. But Luna likes that. But for whatever reason, that piece of Nan stayed there. Stayed through the winter storms. Frozen rolls. So this is bread that it stays in the freezer, and then when you want to cook it up, you got to throw it in the oven. What was your intention? Because these were several months old.
I bought these around Thanksgiving time, and I was going to cook them for one of our holiday meals that I
Okay.
make us here at home.
Yeah.
But then I ended up not using them, so they're good rolls. These are the good ones.
Oh, yeah.
They're like frozen dough balls, and then you put them in a pan and let them defrost.
Right.
And then they rise, and then you bake them, and they're so good.
Yeah.
They're way better than like the canned biscuits, which we love.
For sure.
But they take time. It's kind of labor intensive.
Yeah.
Which is why I didn't end up using them back then. But they were worth it.
Yeah.
It was worth the wait. These were delicious.
Yeah, super good.
I'm going to buy them again next holiday season, okay?
Okay. Just make them
I
during
will.
the holiday season. We don't need them post-holiday season. Trader Joe's mashed cauliflower. Trader Joe's mashed cauliflower is good, but it's one of these things where like there's cauliflower in there, but it's like 1% cauliflower. So you're like, oh, I'm saving carbs, I'm saving calories, da, da, da. But really, it's just mashed potatoes. So that stayed at the bottom of the freezer for a while. Like, oh, we'll wait till we're off track, and it involved a little cooking, or was it microwave?
It's microwave. But it doesn't cook in the bag.
There you go.
You have to cut it open and put it in a bowl.
Oh.
And then you have to cover it.
Like an animal.
Oh, it's so much work.
Like a savage. That's right. Yeah, it's not easily cookable. But we ate that with Real Good, which is like our Friday night thing now, the Real Good chicken. And then we watched some Prestige TV. The green giant veggie spiral skillets marinara. These are horrible.
Why I have a bad habit of picking up random items at grocery outlet.
Yeah.
And it's always bad. We hate it.
Yeah.
It sits in our freezer or fridge. I really need to have some self-control.
Yeah. Well, like, this promises you the world. Green giant, ho, 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 green giant. Vegetable, spirals, skillets, marinara sauce. You're thinking, okay, I'm in for a good time. But it's terrible.
It's just liquid.
Yeah.
It's mushy.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
Never again.
Yeah. So we microwaved it, and I was like, I'll eat it. And I had a couple bites, and then I was like, okay, I'm not eating anymore. So we just threw it in the trash. Shame on you, Jolly Green Giant. A giant bag of miniature corn dogs. We got these from Costco. Because Lennox used to eat these, right?
He eats regular corn dogs. I thought the miniature would be fun.
Yeah.
Once again, I'm just throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks with him.
Yeah.
These were a flop.
Yeah. I ate the rest. It was a lot. Okay. Between you and me.
Oh.
Let me tell you.
These were horrible.
There was a lot of miniature corn dogs. Well, first of all, dipping is difficult because they're tiny. And so you grab one in your hand, dip it in ketchup. But then, like, your fingers get in the ketchup, and it's like, well, what am I doing out here? And then the cooking time. I did the recommended cooking time, and it was like, obviously it's cooked, and it's hot dog, so it's not raw, and the dough's fried and then frozen. It's all cooked, but you got to double up the cooking time, so it was a little better. But, yeah, overall, I ate a lot of miniature corn dogs like I was at the Del Mar Fair or the California State Fair. Too much, but it's fine. Never again, honey.
Never.
And then finally, fish sticks, a huge bag.
This is the grand finale.
Yeah, the last hurrah.
This was a bag. It was like family reunion size.
Yeah.
And this is the number one offender that's been taking up so much room in our freezer for months.
Yeah. It was too much that like I had to do a sheet pan in the oven, and then I had to do, there was like a overflow room in the toaster oven. And we actually bought some tartar sauce.
Yes. To help get the fish sticks down.
Yeah. Tartar sauce. I love tartar sauce.
I love tartar sauce too.
And yeah, there were about, well, I won't say how many I ate. You probably ate about 6. But I ate over 10 and less than 100 because I don't want my mom to get mad at me. But I'll tell you the real number if you subscribe to our Patreon. You made a little like filet-o-fish slider.
Yes, we had a bunch of, once again, this is a Lennox leftover. We had a ton of unused hamburger buns.
Oh, yeah.
And so I toasted the buns. I layered the fish sticks. I put a piece of American sliced cheese on there.
Mm-hmm.
And then the tartar sauce. It was fabulous. That's the best sandwich I've ever eaten.
we had a grand old time with a bunch of fish sticks. We have about half a bottle of tartare sauce left.
I know we need to buy more fish sticks now
I
to
know.
eat the tartar sauce.
I know, just not the giant, super duper family reunion size. But yeah, I like them.
They were good. They were really good.
I like a fish stick.
I was so happy. It's been such a relief.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, we went shopping after this big purge,
Yeah.
and I wasn't stressing out about space.
I know.
It wasn't having to like do super Tetris moves, try and put everything
Yeah.
away. Yeah.
Why did you resist me for so long, darling?
I was holding out hope that Lennox might eat some.
Lennox would change his taste buds back. It would reverse them. Instead of a 180, another 180, a 360. Well, there's stuff in the freezer right now, but it's just been a couple weeks. We have plenty of time. But if it does build up, Operation Winnow the Freezer 2.0 will go down. Karla's blood. Can you tell the people what happened if you're just joining us?
A week before last, Karla was bagging our groceries, cut her hand on a food item that she was putting in the bag, like a thick plastic edge of a food product.
Yeah.
And she bled everywhere. It was horrible. She was fine. She was like, this happens a lot. Don't worry about it. I'm okay. But it really affected you and I. And we were worried about her. But she had to rebag our groceries because we thought it just got on the bag.
Yeah.
And I checked everything when we got home. I didn't see any blood remnants.
Yeah.
So I thought it was okay.
Yeah. She said old lady skin cuts easy and difficult to heal. Takes a long time to heal. But I did discover some of her blood on a bag of pupcorn. And it was dried, and obviously the popcorn's on the inside of the bag. But I opened the bag without touching where the blood was. The popcorn was fine.
Yeah.
But I might have a little Karla DNA inside me, honey. By the way, the popcorn was the Lesser Evil brand. They use avocado oil. It's a very clean oil, honey. $2.49 for a bag, which is over $3 at the Walmart. But yeah, it's good. You know what? The first night when I opened it, I was like, okay, avoid touching Karla's blood. Look out for Karla's blood. Stay on the alert for Karla's blood. Second night, I completely forgot, so I might have touched it.
It's dried.
We're family. We're all friends. I see here in my notes, honey, you went to Kaiser to get your ears cleaned. Can you tell us more about that process?
I sure did. I do this every couple of years because I'm blessed with an excess amount of earwax, I guess. My ears get hecka clogged up.
It's your parents' fault. Thanks, Liz and Alan.
So you go to the doctor and the nurse does it, and you're supposed to soak your ears with mineral oil before you go. I didn't know this. The nurse I saw the other day told me about this.
Yeah.
But she said, let's try it anyway. You didn't pre-soak, but I'll just shoot the hot water in your ear and we'll try to get out what we can. So they have this super duper high power washer.
Wow.
And she gives me a little plastic bucket and I hold it up against my face and my ear to catch the water.
Yeah.
And she puts a towel around my shoulders. And then she pulls my ear out away from my head sort of and shoots it. It's the weirdest feeling because you feel the pressure up in crevices and crannies that you didn't even know were up in your head.
It sounds
it's
like
such
torture.
a weird sensation.
It sounds like putting a string up your nose like in the neti pot or whatever.
Ooh.
Is it weird?
It is
It's
weird.
weird.
But it feels so good.
Is it painful?
No.
And then how long is the entire...
She shoots it a few times. It's like 30 seconds on each side. And then she looked with the little magnifying glass into your ear and she said, oh, I can see a chunk in there. Let's try again.
Yeah.
So she shoots some more water. She ended up getting a good few chunks out of both sides of my ears. It was great.
When you came home, you said, look into my ear. What do you see? And I was like, I don't know. I didn't see anything. I saw right through, honey. Shouldn't you have a brain? But you do that once every few years.
Yeah.
And then how long, like when does it build up again? Or how long?
I should have probably done this like months ago. It got so bad that I was like having trouble hearing out of one ear
Oh,
for the last few months. But I guess I have to go every maybe 2 years.
gotcha. And then before that, we were running errands, and you asked me, "Am I showing too much cleavage to the doctor?"
I bought a shirt and I've never worn it before.
Yeah,
And it's not even a lot of cleavage. It's just,
Yeah.
for whatever reason, every top that I own covers my chest pretty well. I'm not used to showing a lot of skin on my chest.
that's the Mormon in you.
Yeah. So I felt very exposed, but was I really?
Well,
I felt like a cold breeze on my chest when
Yeah.
I was walking around.
I think because I'm not used to seeing that in you, your harlot side, honey. So I was like, it's a little much. But then I thought about it, and work. I'm talking an office environment. I see gals showing arms, chest, back, wearing yoga pants. So like, it was fine.
I think if I had seen someone wearing it, it wouldn't have even fazed me. It's just on my own self, I'm not used to it.
Yeah. Well, keep showing them things, and as Sir Mix-a-Lot used to say, put them on the glass and let me see what we're working with, honey. I see here you busted some suds, honey. You cleaned the oven finally. How long was it torturing you?
Okay, it was overdue. Okay. It's been weeks probably since I should have cleaned our stovetop. It was
Yeah.
nasty.
Yeah.
I'm just being exposed today on this pod for all my earwax, my bad stove cleaning.
Your Tetris. But you well, how long does the entire process take?
15 minutes.
But you say it all the time.
Oh, it's such a headache. It's the chore I put off the most.
You're like,
It's-
I need to clean the oven. I need to clean the stove.
Well, sometimes this is what happens.
Yeah.
I think, I'm going to cook spaghetti later. I'm going to make hamburger helper later. So then I don't want to clean the stove because I know I'm just
Right.
going to spill stuff.
Right.
So that puts it off. But
Yeah.
sometimes it gets to the point where no matter what, I just have to stop and clean it because
Yeah.
it gets pretty crusty.
Yeah. It gets dirty, but that doesn't bug me as much as it doesn't bug me at all.
I mean, I wipe as I go, like daily. I'm
Yeah.
I'm wiping up what I can reach, but I can't reach down in there and like scrub a lot.
Yeah. You got to
So-
pull up the iron gates, whatever.
Yeah.
The tops, which are heavy and difficult to clean in our sink. I did my own thing. I cleaned out the filter in our washer. It's just you gotta pull a hose out and drain the water, and then pull the filter out and try to wash it as best to my ability in the sink. It's disgusting, but I do that every few months. I clean my own sink. My hair, my black as night hair, it just gets gunked up there, and I gotta dig out as much as possible with the sharp end of a comb. Yes, I'm very handy. And then I cleaned the dryer lint trap. We have this tool that's it's bendable, it's flexible, it's metal. So you dig it in the lint trap area, and you try to get as much lint as possible, and then you put the vacuum in there, the like flexible narrow extension of the vacuum, and suck it all up. It's gorgeous in there.
You get so much out when you do that.
I know.
It's so nice. And we clean the dryer lint all the time, but
Yeah.
little bits fall down there and then
Yeah,
it builds up
it
over
builds
time.
up, yeah.
Everybody should get this little tool. I don't
Yeah.
know what I did without it before.
It's disgusting. That thing is disgusting. I trim my leg hair. Listen, I'm a real man. I don't shave my leg hair, but I do take the buzzer clippers to it. You were a witness to this event, honey. I did it. I look like I'm riding a unicycle upside down. My legs are
Yeah.
in the air. And I just kind of trim as much as possible.
You look like a bug that fell on its back and can't get up.
I like it. I'm like a roly-poly or a stink bug. Help me, help me. You didn't let me put our toilet seat in the dishwasher one day.
So unnecessary.
Yeah.
If you want to take it off and clean it, fine.
What do you
Why
think?
can't you just clean it with your hands and a towel and some soap or something?
What do you think is going to happen? It's a dishwasher. All the bad stuff leaves.
It's just disgusting.
Drains.
It's just
It is disgusting.
the thought, the knowledge. It's
Yeah.
no. No.
Okay. I'll take it to the car wash. Power wash it.
I told you could take it inside our shower and wash it in there.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
is that a good alternative?
I don't know. I was thinking of putting down a towel on the bathroom floor and then just going at it with a couple Clorox wipes.
Yeah.
And then just throwing that towel in the
dishwasher.
In the dishwasher. The clothes washer, honey. But then isn't that like putting the toilet seat in our clothes washer? Oh my gosh.
No.
You
Let's just buy a new toilet. How
you
about?
stammered there. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Lennox's scooter is shipping soon. Listen, this has been going on since August. I'll do a more detailed breakdown. But yeah, they're shipping. This is the second free scooter that they're shipping. GoTrax, terrible company, terrible customer service, but they're giving me a $400 scooter for $50. Let's talk about what we've been watching, honey. The Studio with Seth Rogen. It's on Apple TV Plus. It's like a satire send up of a Hollywood studio, and Seth is the guy who the owner, or not the owner.
He's the head,
main guy.
the studio head.
Yeah. What do you think about this television show, darling?
I like it. It's really funny. It makes me laugh out loud.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it so far. We've only watched 2 episodes.
Yeah.
That's all that's out.
Yeah. I thought the first episode was excellent. Martin Scorsese is a good actor. I mean, he's playing himself, but he gives it his all. He brings it, and you're like, wow, this guy
He's a natural.
knows what he's doing. The first episode, so you're going along with the plot. You're like, okay, this is the plot. But they're setting up a joke and with the plot. But you don't know what's happening. And you're going along, you're like, all right, this is what's happening. For 20 minutes. And when they pay this joke off, like when they hit the punchline, I was just like, Seth Rogen is a freaking genius.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
I was just like, this has been just part of the ribbon of the show, the fabric, but it was all leading to this bit or whatever, this gag, and I was like, that is brilliant, excellent writing. I couldn't get past it. And then it continues on there, and Martin Scorsese's in there, freaking Steve Buscemi's in there. But yeah, first episode is really good. Second episode, I was like, okay, I didn't dig it, but definitely we'll definitely keep watching. Well, that's our Prestige TV Friday night, along with Real Good Chicken. Alrighty, where are we done, honey?
Yep.
Okay, well, that's the end of the program. It's been fun, but not really. Let's all try a little harder next time. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, review, and rate. Or don't. Do whatever you want. You're a grown-up. Make your own decisions. Do what's best for your family. Please be sure to use our promo code for GoTrax. We don't have a promo code for GoTrax. I play the long game with them, okay?
You've got tenacity.
They're banking on people giving up.
Mm-hmm.
Like their crappy customer service. You have to send 4 emails to hear from them. Sometimes you have to call. 99% of the people give up, but they never dealt with Vince Nicholas. Okay. Grandma Tian taught me well. We don't have a promo code for GoTrax. Goodbye, my parasocial podcast friends. I love you. My wife and I love you. We hope you have a good day today and tomorrow. And sure, I might have ingested Karla's blood, but I'm still a good person, and we're still good people. Thank you for caring. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a wonderful day/night. Bye-bye.
And oop.
Ooh,
We got chicken.
is that crispy, juicy tender? I can't eat no longer.
And oop.